So, so here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You'd be amazed how hard it is for me to go through my archive of videos that I've yet to release and try to find anything to just anonymously delete so I can get more room for another video. And that's the problem. Anonymously delete. Because if I don't anonymously delete them, I'm going to keep them. Because when I start listening to the video, most of my videos, when I start listening to them again to review them and see if they are good enough to release, majority of them, 9 out of 10, are always good enough, dripping with passion, filled with swag, putting my heart out there, and and so on. It's just like you have to keep them, you have to drop them. It's rarely that I find one video every now and then that I'm like, I could do better on. Other than that, I got the video exactly how I wanted it, liked it, needed, and so on and so on, to where I can't delete it. I have to keep going with it. And wait to release it eventually. So with that being said, I got more coming soon. And other than that, I want people to understand. Back to the topic at hand. God knows, the difference between self-righteous people and, again, double standard, hypocritical, everything else. I mean, the video that I was just watching had a lot to do with that, because it was a video that I think I need to possibly salvage and save. And if not salvage and save on my phone, I'll definitely salvage it and save it on the internet, because it is a memorable video of just me explaining more and more about who I am, my family life, and more. There's a lot of people out there who would rather stay broken in their safe space, ladies and gentlemen, who would rather stay broken in their safe space, rather than being saved in the Lord's grace. And that's one of the top problems that our society is filled with, is people who don't care about doing things the right way. They just care about doing things their way. And if they even believe in right from wrong, and or the terms more so, not really the lifestyle, they'll just say that their way is right, even if it's dripping full of sin, double standards, and hypocrisy, and more. I ain't gonna tell you all the different ways I know the devil has absolutely infiltrated our society, but he's infiltrated our society in a lot of ways. One of the top ways he's infiltrated our society is because of how many people think that it is right, it is good, it is honorable to just do whatever you want, and then wonder why you get sick with this, and you nearly die from that, and yada yada yada. And in terms of, you got a lot of people out there who are putting themselves in harm's way and wondering why they're almost near death, and so on. The lifestyle you live tells a lot about you. The lifestyle that you live, can and will determine how you go to heaven, and or when you go to heaven, and so on, and or if you go to heaven. I think a lot of people forsake all that stuff because they're just too busy in their quote unquote sinful fun for the minute. I'm not here to, especially on this earth. Here's the thing: I am here to, as a preach God, faith, Jesus, religion. But I'm also not here to shove it down your throat. If you're my friend or you're about to become my friend, understand this. I'm not here to shove my religion down your throat, but I'm also not here to just let you fall astray into sin because you just want to live your life how you want to live your life. That's just not going to happen, because look at how the world is today. And if I had to literally point out 10 million, not only Bible scriptures, but even throughout, regular, history textbooks of how, what's in the Bible, times up to what you're reading right now in your textbook, if you don't understand the dire times that we're in, and how you have to live more cautiously and carefully and strategically, and, beautifully, or whatever as you can, I would do what I can. Because as a Christian, let alone born again Christian, ladies and gentlemen, regardless whether you admit it or not, every day this is a battle for your soul. Especially in 2021, no matter who you voted for. This is a battle for your soul. Okay, let alone the soul of our country, soul of the world. You have to understand that, realize that, believe in that, and try to walk with that. And I think that people need to understand that's a big part of why you really do need to, study your surroundings, read your Bible. Well, study your surroundings, crack your Bible. Shout out to Rachel Stevens, YouTuber. Look her up. She's awesome. And just do what you literally can to live as godly as you possibly can. And what that means is you're not going to get everything right away. but you're going to take steps day by day. And I promise you, that is one of the best, easiest ways to save your soul today, to give your life to Christ right now. You don't have to understand everything that Bible says right away. You know, you don't. Even probably some of the best scholars still don't understand it. But, but give yourself that fighting chance for whenever you die, that you are going to heaven because you tried to get closer to Jesus, because you tried to walk with the Father, believe in the Son, and you tried. Do what you have to do. Because I'm telling you, when you are dead, it is all over then. And I'm telling you this, I'm just saying again, from my born again Christian perspective, let alone just Christian perspective, this is what I believe that God not only believes in, but wants me to tell everybody to help save our souls whenever we might die. Because I can assure you, whenever I die, I want to die not only happy, but I want to die out there supporting the kids like I've been doing for years. And anything the kids are doing, whether it's a sporting event, whether it's a spelling bee, whether it's a wood shop, workshop, you name it. Whether it's schoolwork, homework, that's what I want to die doing. That's a part of my happiness right there, is being there on the front lines of the kids' issues, being right on the front lines of what they're doing, what they need help with, and or just, genuine support, yada, yada, yada. That is what I want to do, live and die doing, etc. So with that being said, shout out to all my family rich kids, all my niece Panthers, and everybody else I can name. Trust me, I can name a million different schools, but that's a topic we're not going to go off on now. But put yourself in that situation to give yourself that fighting chance at life, liberty, and living. Shout out to Mark Levin. Give yourself that fighting chance, ladies and gentlemen, to whenever you die, you're going to heaven. Because you spent, even if it's a day, you spent, and I mean, in case of a day before you die. You don't know when you're going to die, but you get the point. I think you understand the analogy I'm trying to paint there for you. Because you spent even a day before you died trying to clean up your life, trying to walk with Jesus, pray to the Father, read your Bible, and help somebody else. You have to, I promise you, you have to put yourself on the front lines, if you really want to. I want to say, put yourself on the front lines if you really want to, be at the front of the line, or something like that. But dare I say, you really have to put yourself on the front lines of somebody's war if you really want to get to heaven. You really have to be willing to die in that war if you want to get to heaven. You have to be willing to, like Christ, lay your life down on the line for something, somebody, God first, faithful, truthful, bigger than yourself if you want to go to heaven. It really is not hard, but it definitely takes sacrifice. And it takes leadership, and it takes love. It takes heart and humility. And I hope to God, pray to God, anybody, everybody out there gets what I'm saying and spits the truth on it in your own different way. Because I promise you, God bless so many other people that I can name that I love dearly that preach exactly the way I do, if not preach their own, separate way, but we all have fun with it at the end of the day. I am not an idiot. I have not been blessed with, the life that I've been blessed with, for nothing. Now, I understand vice versa the same thing with other people. They ain't been blessed all these years for nothing, but you also have to understand there's a difference between you got here the right way versus you just got here, that's the wrong way.